Last time I did one of these, it was nearer to March time, February time, when I basically first showed off my overlay. And since then, I've done a lot of stuff to my Twitch channel. So, firstly, you'll notice that the camera is up this side now. That's because where my camera is, this is my primary monitor. That's my secondary monitor. The thing is, if I have it this side and I look that way, it's off to I'm looking off screen, so it's more for form. So I do it this way, and obviously you can see me there. Second thing, I've moved over to SLOBS, Streamlabs OBS. Now, just let me get rid of face cam. Just let me get rid of that. That's happening because I'm currently recording it off of OBS. Yeah, I'm using OBS to record and Streamlabs for the streaming side of it. So hopefully, shouldn't have many issues there because the Streamlabs is more for streaming anyway. So it's more for Twitch streaming anyway. And OBS, although it's more streaming based, I've got it set up for recording, so I might as well use that. Also allows me to have none of my donation stuff at the bottom of the screen, which obviously you don't need, but I'm showing it here on the slob side of it because it's a visual representation. So yeah, since last time, I've reduced the size of the taskbar at the bottom. I noticed that was a bit too big, so I've reduced it anywhere between 3 to 5 pixels. Not a lot, but it unsmushes the screen just a little bit. So hopefully it shouldn't look as distorted. Obviously, it's not as noticeable either way, before and after, as long as you don't have it side by side. If you have it side by side, that's when you start to see the squishiness. Also, I've reduced the size of my little window up here. That's smaller. Obviously, reducing that means more screen real estate. I've also reduced the size of the me Discord thing. I even reduced the size of the Nightwave one, but on slobs, Nightwave, you can't interact with browsers yet, so I can't get it to play. So I've disabled that, and if I'm going to use Nightwave, I'm just going to have it up on a separate browser and use that. So that's there. Still got my music here, so that does all that. So I've had to readjust all the bottom line so I can get it to fit on properly, but it all fits there nicely like it used to. I've had to move everything over to slobs. At the moment, when I transferred it over, hotkeys didn't go. Now, a lot of people who don't use hotkeys won't notice or would give a shit, but me, who has a lot of hotkeys, that bothered me. Also, slobs has big gaps between all the features and stuff, which means you've got to do a lot of scrolling if you do a lot of hotkeys. Whereas OBS, next to none. Just want to point that out to anyone that might be watching. But now, to be fair, this is beautiful. Honestly, everything here, and it's all great. In terms of my actual Twitch side, so if I just get my Twitch up, there we go. Pop that here so you can see it. So another thing I've done, I've rearranged this. Let me just clear the screen up a bit. So get rid of that, and just keep my face there because I've reduced the size of it. Chat rules of the chat is now just chat, so I can break it into chat language, and bands. Reduced that by a line or so. Reduced this by a significant amount. I think I've reduced that as well. Moved that because I thought it'd be a bit more. It's not really internal; it's software, so just put it on the other shit. Got a loyalty system now. That will cover in a second, but I've rearranged it all. So if it's like this, I base it around the 3-point drop down. So you get the channel, games, chat. Then after that you get stream time, about me, more of me. So this is more for this is when you come into the channel, top bit. This is when you're into the channel a bit more. This is when you're into it. So the further down you go is the more into the channel you should be, theoretically. So, you know, first time viewer, regular viewer, or people that watched it a couple of times, and long time viewer. So even if you want to know me on a personal level, I guess, or you just want to know what's on stream, what songs have just been playing, all here. Fuck off, I like a bit of Lady Gaga. So yeah, got me donations. This is more. You're in the further down, the more into the stream you are, sort of thing. So hopefully that way of going about it should be better. And this way also with this sort of setup, people would have it like this. You're more likely to see it like that. Less people are going to see it like this. Looks a bit messy like this, but the same principle applies. Onto that, I've added the Streamlabs. What was it called? The Streamlabs reward system, the point and loyalty system, I think it's called. I didn't want to go into a chat bot, so doing it through SLOBS. Beautiful, fucking gorgeous. I love it. So loyalty system. These are all these ones. Don't know who that is. My brother, two bots, and me. The only reason my brother's got some points is because he followed it after I added the point system. Added some little system points and things. For anyone who wants to know, I don't do mod for a day because that's just like, I don't know, it's stupid. It's like going, oh, be a pilot for a day. You're gonna crash the fucking plane, aren't you? I find it a bit dilly. But yeah, join the game, shout outs, leave your marks, goals and tasks, all that. I like that. True for dare. These are all things I like. These ones, follow, Steam ad, all these ads, I don't do because social media to me is a personal thing. You know, if I follow you, it's because I like you in some regard. You know, Facebook is for family, Snapchat is more for friends. Don't use Instagram. Steam is for close friends, and Twitch is for people that I follow that I like. I'm not going to follow someone just because they're paid for it on my stream because I might not like your content. Simple as that. So I've added that. It's my point systems are called bytes. You get it could do with tweaking. I've not tested it yet because this was all done this weekend before have had a chance to test it yet. So I might adjust how much you get for each one. As for rewards, I've chosen all this, so no one's spamming rewards, but you have to be in there for a while before you get it. Open to also do a song system. So once the Streamlabs chatbot thing is implanted, I can use the camera because it's opposite direction. Yeah, I need a shower anyway. Yeah, once that's implemented, I can use YouTube with the overlay thing for Twitch, the Streamlabs overlay for Twitch. It it's only integrated with SoundCloud. So we're using it this way. Wait, I'm gonna have that disabled until YouTube comes on. Once that comes on scene, I'm gonna add that. Uh, right, alerts. They've had a tweak in. So if I go into follows, and so firstly, I've changed the bar to blue because it's an active window in my opinion. Thought it'd be quite nice, just play with the gimmick a bit more. Also, it's got the Streamlabs logo where the little thing is, and it'll say Streamlabs alert box above it. A little blurry, but I'll sort it out at some point. Also, it's got the chime sound, so where the Windows chimes from Windows 95, like that. And yeah, so I've done all that. I've even done it for the loyalty system. So if I go onto here, rewards, edit that. It's got alert system. Same thing, uses a ding. So rewards do dings. Alert boxes, there we go. So rewards do dings. Follows, subscriptions, and donations all do chimes. Host does a ta-da. Raids also do a ta-da. And the only one that's different is mod full time. Now, I want this to be really high up, really hard to get, because you're meant to have earned it, really earned it. And you know, you obviously if you got that many points, you know the chat, you'll be integrating with the chat, so you'll be a perfect person to join the chat. Again, if you fuck it up, you'll lose your moderation rights. But I've added the Microsoft startup sound, so the icon I would play it, but it's fucking loud. Another thing I've done is I've adjusted how the alerts work on my stream, and because Slobs has this, I can do this. So I can test a subscription. Here we go. Because I've got OBS and Slobs up. But yes, it will pop up now instead of fade up. I like the pop up because it's more Windows, you know, boom, sort of thing. So it has a thing of like the text coming through, not the image. So that's a bit breaking, but that's not my side, that's their side. Obviously, once it's warmed up, it's usually fine after that. So, yeah, I think that's all I've done with my stream so far. So I've just adjusted it, added some stuff. What was it? I tweaked. Did I tweak an icon? I don't think I tweaked an icon. That's the level of bullshit you get in here. Icon tweaking. Nah. Oh, that's pretty much everything anyway. Oh, another criticism for slobs is audio devices. I like having the little colourful bar from thing, because you know that red is too high, green is too low, yellow's the perfect spot. You should always go for the yellow spot. But in this, you don't really have a yellow spot. You just have a bar here, so you just put a bar there. That needs even if it's like a little feature that says, you know, or you can have it. Is it open advanced audio settings? Yeah, just like a little mix down to mono, sync offset. Yep. Yeah. Now if it a little feature that allows me to do that, that'd be nice. Yeah, I think it needs more of a OBS style bar, in my personal opinion, or of the feature to enable it, because I can get why people would like it, you know, average Joe. Oh yeah, I don't want that. But me, I've worked on audio, so I know that being able to do that, I can fine tune it a bit better. I say I've worked on audio, I'm using a shit fucking mic. I can do levels, I can't do mic audio. So I will get a new mic at some point. Yeah, that's it with the stream anyway, on the stream side of things. Got me, I've tweaked the overlay so it's a bit more, a little less cluttered. Tweaks my, I have changed where my default camera position is. So if I had my monitor this side, I would have it this side, but at the moment I've got it this side, so I'll have it there. Yeah, Streamlabs offered more benefits, in my opinion. Straight up integration with Streamlabs, so I can edit on the fly. You know, alert boxes. So, for example, because this is something I wanted to do, donation goals. If I go to not sample goals, settings, I do that all the fucking time. And, oosh, like this. So, about there. So if I move up a bit. Hey, it don't fucking do that, does it? Bastard. Yeah, something like that. If I was to do that, that would be I could update that and then it would just on the stream, and I don't have to worry about that. So I'll just leave that for now. Can't be asked to mess with that. If I wanted to play with this, I can add it in. I don't have to fuck with the Chrome thing. I can just bounce it in. Themes, that's good for people who are new. Editor's good. Live, now this screen is beautiful. Like this to be a bit lower down so it didn't take up as much height room. But yeah, this is all beautiful there. This is exactly what I want. You get this, you get that, you get all these. Redemptions come through, you could do it on there. Music player, polls, giveaways. On the fly, right here, right now. So you don't have to have multiple things open. I think that was the main advertising point of OBS Slobs. and you could test it. It's beautiful, and it offers a lot more flexibility for Twitch streamers. And that's what when I was researching, that's what people say. It's good for Twitch streamers. You know, not good for people that do it industry-wise. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit better. And I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna have to edit this down because it's been 20 minutes and all I've done is ramble. Well, yeah, that is my update with me Twitch channel. So this is what I'm calling my Overlay 2.0, where it's not just the overlay, it's everything coming together to make the overlay. So the clips, the audio, the images, all coming together. So if it weren't for Streamlabs, that is half of the overlay. That's one half. What is coming through OBS is a different half. So editing that is part of the experience. So I'm really thankful for that, and it's really honestly I can't fault it. It's a beautiful little system. This again, I've tweeted about it. It's got some teething problems, but it's it's definitely new. It's new. It came out this month, I believe, and it's the guy, bless him, is steaming out. I've bombarded the poor fucker with multiple tweets with little things that are going through, and he's taking it all in. He's polite as pie, honestly. So I can't fault him. The guy's doing God's work, isn't he? Or guy, people, company, organization, whatever it is. They're doing God's work and they're doing really well. So you know, if support them, I like to say I want to put a little bit on the end of my description saying please support OBS by Streamlabs by giving money to them, because without them I would not have. Yeah, there are alternatives, but it's a very cohesive package. It's very easy to get into, and it's got everything. And if it doesn't have it, you can recommend it. So, right, that's enough for me rambling anyway. So, feel free to tune into stream. The day this video goes up and is recorded ultimately is the same day I go streaming. So I better get this wrapped up, get a shower, and get that all sorted. So yeah, thank you for staying tuned and all that. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I'll see you in the stream. That's cringy as fuck. Just go, Connor. Just go.